24-hour news live from the Russian capital. It's 3 a.m. in Moscow. You're watching RT. South Ossetia is celebrating Republic Day. 18 years ago, the region unilaterally declared independence from Georgia, leading to a bloody conflict. South Ossetia remained unrecognized until last month. Russia accepted its statehood, following an attempt by Tbilisi to retake it by force. Leah Ferguson has been following the celebrations in the capital, Tskhinval.
Georgian tanks and armoured vehicles back on the streets of Tskhinval. But this bears the hallmarks of victory for South Ossetians as they parade the trophies of war. Confidence here has been boosted by Russia's recognition of declared independence, a status Tskhinval has strived to achieve for 18 years.
Looking back at the events of the past and analysing them, we ask ourselves, did we have any option but to declare independence? Did we have any other option after being threatened by aggression, ethnic cleansing and genocide? The answer is no, we did not.
It was on this day in 1990 that South Ossetia first uttered the word independence. But it was a short-lived dream, crushed by the war with Georgia in 1992. Now, the aftermath of this recent war has only served to strengthen South Ossetia's resolve.
We've gained our independence, and so today we are celebrating Republic Day. I think we have a bright future, especially with Russia at our side.
Independence means freedom in all respects.
We've been striving for independence all our lives, and now we've achieved it.
Now claiming the victory of independence, Kukoity honours the heroes of war. Their loyalty will never be forgotten, he says. Well, they've moved a long way towards independence. Now they're celebrating victory. These South Ossetians say the future is bright. The night sky reflects the feelings on the ground as the people's leader of independence rallies the crowd.
I had promised my people that we would be an independent, recognized republic. We are now living in such a republic. I had promised that we would live as one family of the people of the Caucasus, and now we live as one family. I promised we would be together with Russia, and now we are.
Independence is theirs, they say, a sentiment that's made its mark and is here to stay. Leah Ferguson, RT, Tskhinval in South Ossetia.
The South Ossetian government fears that Ossetians living in Georgia are in danger of being evicted in the coming months. Tskhinval says Tbilisi is hoping to use the vacated homes to house Georgian refugees. Boris Lear went to meet South Ossetian villagers in Georgia.
Saakashvili is trying to visit the house of his neighbour. But unlike in days gone by, there is no entry by the front door. He now has to climb in through overgrown bushes. For more than a decade, this house has stood empty. His friends abandoned it for Russia's North Ossetia in search of a better life. For hundreds of years, the Ossetians have lived in Georgia and Georgians in Ossetia. But during the 1991 South Ossetian War, many Ossetians were forced to leave their homes in Georgia under threat of slaughter. Since the 90s, half the houses in this village have been empty because their owners were Ossetians who fled. For more than a decade, their friends and families who live here have been waiting for them to return. But now, after this war, the village is set to become full again, just not with Ossetians. Whereas once most of this village was Ossetian, Saakashvili is now preparing this plot for its new tenants, Georgian refugees.
There have been people coming to look at the house. The Georgian government is trying to put Georgian refugees in these empty homes.
There are 3 Ossetian villages in the Karelsky district in the middle of Georgia, not far from Gori. One of them is completely empty. And because these plots have become a solution to the Georgian refugee problem, the demography of this region is changing again. Makieva Dali, who's an Ossetian married to a Georgian, is worried for her future.
If the government wants to kick us out of here, they can go ahead and do it. I have nothing to lose. I'll be the first to go. Anyway, the government doesn't care about our villages. Our situation cannot get any worse.
The new Georgian residents will be arriving in the next few weeks, and while they will have found new homes, The Ossetians who live in these villages could soon find themselves the new refugees of this Caucasian tragedy. Paul Islia, RT, Geoba Village, Georgia.